Hey there, everybody, it's that Slasher Elijah, and I hope you all are doing well, because I'm not. This is going to be another ranty discussion video, and it's something that Behavior Interactive has done that has genuinely upset me. Usually I tend to get, pretty worked up and what have you, but this is something that genuinely kind of spits in the face of a lot of people in the community. But before we talk about what all that is, first we have to kind of turn back our clocks. A few weeks back in June, Dead by Daylight publicly announced that there are consultants for the game that would directly give their opinions to Behavior regarding balancing decisions and overall game design, right? These consultants would be paid for money. From an outsider's perspective, this sounds like a great decision. Having a second opinion from those directly within the Dead by Daylight community is nothing but arguably good for the game and longevity of it. Now, it's here where I'd like to introduce to you Dead by Daylight's Fog Whisperer program. This program would allow up and rising Dead by Daylight content creators to directly work with Behavior Interactive in terms of their gaming community. During chapter and event live streams, oftentimes you'll see these Fog Whisperers come in and maybe explain or directly host the event in question. Now, the Fog Whisperers and the program itself has been public for several years now, whereas our consultants have only just now been able to disclose their presence, however have been included, I believe, at earliest during the Legion's release. Now, as I'm sure you could probably tell, this has kinda rubbed many of those within the program the wrong way, seeing as how they and many others within the Dead by Daylight community believed that the Fog Whisperers were always the ones to turn to in regards to balancing opinions and issues with game design, and within reason, they weren't entirely wrong. One Fog Whisperer, for example, Otstarva, has made many educational videos in regards to specific perks or powers to actively bring more attention to them and hopefully, in time, allow for them to get to the point of becoming balanced. There have also been many cases in the past where Behavior would directly ask these content creators to make videos that would then be featured on the official Dead by Daylight YouTube page. An example of one of these videos would be the 2022 Winter Event Guide made by Spooky Loops, a renowned content creator. Speaking of that creator in particular, Spooky Loops, as a direct result of the consultant program, has left the Fog Whispers, and he's not the only one. Over the course of this announcement, many creators under the program have come forth, Otstarva included, about potentially leaving, and once again, honestly, can you blame them? People are now being hired on for money to do what essentially the Fog Whisperers have been doing for several years, giving out feedback from their own perspectives and from that of their community. Now that I've explained to you all the context of what all is going on, I can finally show you all the thing that has royally fucking pissed me off, that being Behavior's response. If you're unaware, Dead by Daylight has items that you can obtain via watching Dead by Daylight related Twitch streams. These items were all cosmetic and don't provide any advantage, just neat little cosmetic items that you can earn as a result of supporting some of your favorite Dead by Daylight content creators. Notice there how I said favorite and had no mention of the words Fog Whisperer. We will get back to that in a moment. On June 12th, a tweet was made under an official Dead by Daylight post asking about Twitch drops and whether or not they were correctly working. In response, Behavior said the following: "This time around, the drops will be redeemable exclusively via the official Dead by Daylight and Fog Whisperer Twitch channels, but if you're already tuned into one of those, we suggest refreshing the page." What the fuck, Behavior? So, if you haven't already guessed, this is not a good response. I think any one of the Fog Whisperers would also agree with me that this is not a good response. Sure, it will absolutely boost the viewership for Fog Whisperers, but let me ask you, has it ever occurred to anyone watching this video, and especially Behavior Interactive, just how many people stream Dead by Daylight? Just for some easy context, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you how many people have streamed at the time of recording. All of my statistics were found on sullygnome.com, where you can directly find Twitch stats concerning specific game titles. And today, on June 17th, there have been approximately 2,450 different channels streaming Dead by Daylight. Do you want to know how many people are in the Fog Whisperer program? 60. No, you heard me right. 60 people out of 2,450, and let's assume that all of the Fog Whispers are currently streaming, right? I could be wrong. There could be like 1 or 2 out of that 2,450 right now that are currently online. Whether or not this tweet is actually Behavior's response to the Fog Whispers is all but confirmed. The decision to make these drops only available to those in the program occurred right after the consultant outrage, and in theory would make those within the program have a boosted viewership. In my opinion, this is nothing short of a half-assed apology that will actively hurt smaller content creators outside of the program. I already know a bunch of you all will probably say something along the lines of, just chill, dude, they're Twitch drops, it's not the end of the world. And to a certain extent, I agree with you. It's not about the Twitch drops, though. It's about the choice to alienate those smaller streamers and content creators from that potential viewership boost. And how little that these smaller streamers, how little these smaller content creators are regarded in the grand scheme of things. It blows, I don't fucking like it, and the entire situation is scummy altogether. But, I mean, it isn't really a discussion video without any discussing taking place, at least between me and you all. So please let me know what you all think down below in the comment section. Do you agree with Behavior's response? How do you feel about the consultants altogether? Let me know all of these things down in the comment section. Please also keep in mind that I don't use these videos to target any one person in particular, and to those out there who are consultants for Behavior, please don't think that I'm using this video to take jabs at you. I simply want fair compensation for our Fog Whisperers, and to our Fog Whisperers, I want equal treatment for our smaller streamers. Alright, thank you all once again just for your all's continued support. It does seriously mean a whole lot to me. I have a Discord server. If you all would like to join, please refer to the link down in the description. I would love to have you all there and just chat it up about whatever is on your mind. With that being said, please be like the unknown. Do not deny yourself your happiness. After all, life is what you make it. And have a terrific day.